Hi and welcome on to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. I say summer, it is such a beautiful and hot day today in the UK, breaking records for temperatures, getting me ready for my trip to Florida. Off to Florida, we're going to be out there. We'll be doing Transfer Daily every day from Florida, so look out for that. And I'm looking forward to the games over there. Of course, Arsenal taking on Orlando, and then on the weekend they will be up against Chelsea. So 2 more friendlies to come, and I'm really looking forward to them. Really looking forward to seeing Jesus in the flesh. But who else will be joining him? Well, one of his ex-teammates are going to be joining him. Maybe not out there, but he will be signing this week, according to my understanding's on it. I've chatted to somebody yesterday, and they said to me, they're quite close to the whole situation, and they said to me, this is more or less done. Or they said it is done. It's done, and Zinchenko will be joining Arsenal. He's excited about joining Arsenal as well, apparently, when you read some of the reports in the paper. He used to be an Arsenal fan. You've seen all these pictures throughout the weekend with him wearing Arsenal kits and stuff like that. It's been great to see. And of course, he's going to be hooking up back with Mikel Arteta, who he worked with at Manchester City. And I think this is going to be another signing similar to the Gabriel Jesus one, where a player really gets a chance to break out. Not to say that, listen, he's had great times at Manchester City, winning everything apart from the Champions League, won the title again last year. But this is his chance for him to break out as a player. And I'm really looking forward to seeing him in an Arsenal shirt and seeing what he can do. And the fact that he's a lover of Arsenal Football Club, supported Arsenal as a kid, means he's going to give his best, he's going to give his all. So looking forward to that. But who else, I ask this every day nearly, who else is going to be joining him? Is it going to be Yuri Tielemans? Now, I don't know. Arsenal might have to get their move on with this one, because if you're looking at some of the reports that are flying around today, Manchester United's Ten Hag is said to be a massive admirer of Tielemans and is looking at him with interest to bring him in to Manchester United. Now, the good thing that is going for Arsenal in this situation is that Tielemans has reportedly told friends and representatives that his preference is a move to Arsenal. That's where he wants to go. He wants to go to Arsenal. He's not as interested in Manchester United, but we've just seen Manchester United nick Lisandro Martinez off us. The one thing we know with Manchester United is that if it comes down to a bidding war, they can always put the money down on the table. So I think Arsenal, they need to make up their mind what they're going to be doing with Tielemans. Are we getting him or not? What's happening? We're asking the question each and every day, but really and truly, it'd be a signing I'd like to see. But let's wait and see what happens with that one. But Tielemans saying to Arsenal, more or less, come and get me. I want to come to Arsenal. Why are we waiting? Or could it be because we're looking at other central midfielders? Now, today, we're being heavily linked with Arthur Melo again. Yes, he is back on the radar. According to Tutto Mercato Web, the Italian publication, they claim that Arsenal have reignited their interest in Arthur. Now, we all know the story around this one. In January, Arthur was wanted by Arsenal on loan. This was a very definite rumour that Arsenal wanted to sign him on loan. However, where it all fell through was that Juventus said, listen, you can have him on loan, but you've got to take him on a 2-season loan. Arsenal only wanted to take him from January till the end of the season, obviously have a look at him and then make a decision on him then. But Juventus weren't having any of it, and they said 2-season loan, and that is how the whole thing fell through. He went back. I remember at the time Allegri saying that, he's a valuable member of the Juventus squad. Well, he only played about 11 games after that. I say after that, the whole season, 11 starts he made for Juventus. Obviously not wanted by them. They haven't taken him on their pre-season tour either, and they are desperately trying to move Arthur on. Remember, They paid £66 million for Arthur in 2020 when they bought him from Barcelona. It's just not worked out for this player. It's unbelievable because when he first came to Europe from Brazil, he was seen as one of Brazil's top prospects, a player that everybody thought, this guy, he's going to be a player that lights it up in Europe. It's just not happened for him. He's I don't know. He's just that way sometimes with some players. Now, due to the valuation of him, no team just wants to just move a player like that on for nothing. They're desperately trying to get some sort of value from him. I'm not too sure about these rumours. As I said, coming out of Italy, Juventus trying to push to move him on. I'm not too sure if Arsenal are going to be going back in for Arthur. I don't know. Not for me. But listen, never say never. We know that Edu's been moving stealthily this summer. We know that Edu likes a Brazilian player as well. And again, this could be another player where his career could be revived. But I don't know. It wouldn't be the sort of signing to get me excited anyway. But Arthur being linked with a move to Arsenal today from Juventus. And talking of Juventus, we know that they've been having a big interest in Gabriel. They even, said to be preparing an offer of around about £50 million. We know that they've lost Matthias de Ligt. De Ligt has left Juventus to join Bayern Munich, and they've received a big fee for him of around about £66 million. But they want to buy Gabriel. But according to reports coming out of Italy from the publication Di Marzio, Gabriel has told Juventus, no, I'm not interested in a move to Juventus. I'm happy at Arsenal. I want to stay at Arsenal. And I've been saying for a while, it would have surprised me greatly if there was any legs on this. It's been running for a while, but I don't think there's any legs on this. Listen, we have to remember how some of these big clubs like Juventus, like Real Madrid, like Barcelona operate. They get stories into newspapers and try and almost literally force a player into, wanting to come to them. But I think Gabriel, he's very, very happy at the moment at Arsenal. He knows that he's the main guy. He knows he's going to be starting week in, week out. And I guess he's liking what he's seen with the project. Especially with the amount of Brazilian players that are coming in. He's more than happy to stay at Arsenal. And that is good news for us because he's a top player. So, no, he will not be joining Juventus, and that is relief for Arsenal with all these rumours flying around. And what about Lucas Paqueta? That's gone a little bit quiet since last week. He was fever pitch last week. Every day we were talking about Lucas Paqueta and the possibilities of him moving to Arsenal. Not much news on it on the moment. It's kind of gone a bit quiet. But will Arsenal make a move for Lucas Paqueta? Attacking midfielder who can score goals, will bring a lot of excitement to the team. It's going to be interesting to see what Arsenal's next move for a player is going to be. Because Mikel Arteta admitted himself in his press conference, you can watch that press conference here on AFTV, that there's going to be a few more signings from Arsenal. And that is after the Zinchenko thing. So who are those signings going to be, or who do you want? I was sort of thinking about it. And for me, central midfielder, definitely. I don't care that we're signing Zinchenko, and that he can play in midfield as well. We still need a central midfield player, preferably someone who can sit deep and be a playmaker in that area. Somebody like a Tielemans, or even somebody a bit more even defensive in the midfield area. But for me, that is the type of player we need. Another quality central midfielder. So that is an essential for me. And then I would like to see, I still, listen, I've been saying this all along, I'd still love to see a striker, a different type of striker to Gabriel Jesus and Eddie Nketiah. Somebody who's got a lot of height on them, somebody who's that real sort of old-fashioned striker, like an Ivan Toney. I saw rumours yesterday linking Ivan Toney with a move to Manchester United. I think that would be a perfect plan B type striker. I'm not sure if he'd want to go somewhere and sit on the bench, but somebody of that ilk, I know the problem at the moment is there's not a lot of those type of strikers around and available at the moment, but somebody of that ilk, and also an attacking forward player, somebody who will play along that forward line and score goals. I think, who adds goals to the team, that we're not just relying only on Jesus or on Nketiah, that we've got another player in that forward line who can chip in with 10 to 15 goals, a bit like what Saka did last season. That type of player coming in to offer further competition, like what we were trying to do with Rafinha. That could be maybe a Lucas Paqueta or somebody else, but certainly we still need a few more signings in my book. What do you guys think? Make some suggestions to me of who do you think Arsenal still need to sign. Listen, thanks for watching the show today, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to check out all of our excellent content here on AFTV, and also check out the Women's Euros over on DR Sports. We've been doing every single game, so make sure you check that out as well. Thanks for watching.